morning from me and Nigel here at the allotment in the field. It's well third week in September, and this weekend we're always here at the weekend and occasionally during the week. And we're doing some succession planting now. We have been doing succession planting whole year round, but I usually plant around this time onion sets, and this year I'm planting some cabbages. So let me just show you what's happening right now. So in this little bed we had originally onions which were harvested in June from last year, and then we had peas and bush beans, and that has been cleared up probably a week ago. And then we amended the bed. That's the amendment for the winter until next year. This time, sort of, we amend them once a year as per normal rules in no dig. And I've planted some cabbages, and I've got a few more seedlings of those cabbages here, and I'll tell you what they are because they've been donated by a good friend of mine. So Offenham 2 cabbage, and I've got some more seedlings in this tray. I'm just going to check because some of them be slightly munched on, so obviously they might have some larvae and caterpillars on them, and I'm going to plant them in here. So this is where our runner beans have been planted, and nasturtiums, and actually it is a hugel bed, so this is on the base of that is it was very uneven ground here, so it's much deeper, so we filled in with lots of prunings, and the beans grew very, very well, and we've amended it quite well, and I'm going to put the rest of the cabbage. There is plenty of nutrition in the soil, and I will plant things where I find the space for them. So this bed is going to be the rest of these seedlings. We have already planted some brassicas, and these are purple sprouting broccoli, and they all, like all my brassicas, they suffer occasionally from some damage, but then they actually do recover. So this bed's been planted probably I don't know, 3-4 weeks ago, when I had to remove all the blighted tomatoes. So the other plans for our succession planting is this bed. I will remove all the chilies, and you can see we had the chili harvest video last week, and I will try to transplant them, especially these are lovely. These did me proud. So this is long yellow ringo. We're going to transplant them to pots, and we're going to try to overwinter them, and we try a couple of these as well, and we see how we go. Other than that, I will share very shortly with you what kind of onions I'm going to be planting in those beds. So the peppers and chilies are going to become onions. There's going to be hopefully some more cabbage. I'm on a promise here for some more different variety of cabbage to go in this bed, and we again will amend that, take the hazel sticks down. There's plenty still beans on that, so that needs to be picked, and so that's my plan for this weekend. This is rather good example of our succession planting. We have planted all the brassicas in this bed. As you can see, they still suffer from some damage. They will come on the other side. It happened last year, and they did everything, managed to survive. I've got mainly here Romanesco broccoli, some cabbages, and I can't remember what was the other thing, but let's see. I mean, some of them doing better than others, but that's such as life. And another bed which used to be potatoes. I just can't help it because I'm loving it. This is my little polyculture. So I've got some beetroot interplanted with globe artichokes, which are going to be staying here for, hopefully 4 or 5 years. I'm hoping they're going to come back next year. These have been, raised by me from the seeds, so I hope they will work here. And we have some carrots and some parsnips, and obviously that's surrounded by leeks. So let's see if that works. And some more leeks, and some of that leeks we're actually harvesting. They good enough for soups and for what we need, so that's great fun to do at the moment. And just to show you, that used to be, a raspberry bed which never happened, but we're covering that at the moment with potatoes, our Christmas potatoes. So they are out, and hoping to have nice roasting fresh potatoes for Christmas, and these are called Nicola. So we will see what's going to happen. I see some of my red corn was taken, but I'm hoping to still keep my daughter is coming next week, so I'm still hoping we'll have something to try. I'm not sure if it was a human taking or animal taking. I really hope it was animal taking. And what is being obviously very helpful today, Nigel is trying to put together the greenhouse on the back, and what he is helpful and hopeful as ever. You can see Ace there in the background. He is much more friendly now that the grass on this side of the field is sort of less lush. Nigel normally puts the fencing there, so he's got fresh grass later on in November, December. So when there is less food around, he becomes friendlier and hoping for some polos and carrots and apples and horse treats. So that's about that. And as if by magic, we've got the cabbage and a couple of other things which I had left over in. I will be putting one of these up, little frames, which then I cover with that kind of black fabric. I'll see if I can build one now or tomorrow morning. And that's okay for now with we've done now with the cabbages. I'm waiting for the next donation. And I will be busy transplanting the Nigel's having conversations with Warty. I'm going to be transplanting peppers into those buckets. Yeah. Hello, it's Sunday, and we had a very late night. So rather than going today at it hammer and tongue with the planting and replanting, and I'm gonna just try to plan and chat to you, and perhaps sort out the blueberries with giving them some more compost and leave the hard work of more succession planting for the next week. But I would like to tell you what actually I will be planting, because I won't be sort of repeating that or showing that until we have another of our allotment tours, which will be in October at some point. So my onions arrived last week, and I had them on order quite a long time ago. I did order them from Marshall's, and I'm going to plant 3 varieties this year. So what I have here is what they call the Golden Collection, and this one is called Red Cross. I've seen the same onion sets in actually one of the local garden centers. I think these are probably one of the most popular things to plant, as well as the white onions, which are Snowball Autumn. Oh, I'm quite excited about that, because I never planted white onions before. And this one is the normal Sensu yellow. So these are my 3 onions I'm going to be planting this year. I thought the onions did quite well. They were all crammed into a small bed, and we still had some really nice heads. I started using them now, and they seem to be okay, kept actually really well. So these are my onions which I'm going to be planting. And I also popped in yesterday as I was passing by my local garden centre. I popped in, and rather than ordering everything online, I got my garlic, which obviously I will not be planting till I don't wait till the shortest day in December, but I do them sometime in November. So I've got some early purple white garlic, medium flavour, consume green, so it's a green garlic, very large head, $2.99, and this one is a soft neck garlic. I also got some Lautrec white, which is hard neck, and I think I only got 1 head of that, just to try what it will be like. I got a couple of packages of elephant garlic, and they have just 2 cloves in there, but they are enormous. So 2 cloves per packet of the elephant garlic. I got a couple. Let's see. I didn't do my elephant garlic last year didn't do very well. And this is the new one to that particular garden center. It's called Garkua garlic, strong flavor, good store, another soft necks. I got 2 packets of that, so that's 4 heads of actually really beautifully looking heads of garlic. So that's my garlic, and I'm really excited to plant them in the future. I think by then probably I will have some space in the beds when I have my root vegetables. And I just plant. I'll try to keep to the variety, but I will plant them in between other plants. So that's my little hole, and I've got a little bit more cabbage here for the bed which is still have beans in, and maybe I'll try to dismantle this today if I find the energy for it. And I think the label is gone, but which one was it? Oppenheim I planted yesterday. It's another spring cabbage, and seedling is looking good, so I should have a whole bed of that next week planted out. So that's it from us this week. Rather, as I say, short and sweet, and the weather is quite nice. I hope you're doing some good gardening, and I'll hopefully see you soon. Bye for now.